times, you already know who it is. The one and only homie Chef, aka Wings912 on IG. WINGZZ912 is the place to find me. And if you're looking at me, we got a sneaker review, but this is actually a pack review, you know what I mean? Before we get started, I appreciate y'all tapping in, giving me the thumbs up, them likes, hitting that notification bell, and subscribing, man. All that support is looking good. I'm about to get monetized in a second, so keep pushing. Share this with your grandma, to your, you know what I mean, your mama, your uncle, your auntie. Go to the family reunion, put it on the big screen projector, whatever. Do what you gotta do. But keep giving me the love, because I definitely appreciate it, man. Shout out to the Trapping Boys out of Boston. Good cook group holding me down. As you can see, the background switches up, so you know I got a lot in the tuck. If y'all interested in getting it like I do, whether you're a reseller or a collector, get down below and hit that link to join the Discord in the description. You make your money back, I promise you. Plus we got a lot of other little coupons and discounts and all kind of others. You know what I mean? We got everything going on, man. We keep y'all tapped in. And now, you know what I mean, as always, the greatest GOAT co-host, you know what I'm saying? My boy Squeeze is in the building. What's going on, family?
What it do, bro?
And this one it's a two-part because of Squeeze, you know what I mean? First of all, I wouldn't have even known that these shoes were close by if it wasn't for Squeeze. He let me know that this raffle was available, and it was a raffle at Hibbs of all places for this pack. It was crazy as hell, you know what I'm saying? But he let me know, I hit and he hit, and then he got a little extra, you know what I mean? And all good. That was my fault. I listened to the employees. I should have just hung out, you know what I mean? Polyed up with him, and I'll probably be in the same position. But to understand what we're talking about, let me go ahead and bring the pack out. And as soon as you see the boxes, y'all gonna know what time it is. And I'm showing both at the same time. You damn right. Them boys got right, you know what I'm saying? If you saw my IG story, I hit for the other color on the actual app, but I got these in hand today, and he had the opposite pair, so we getting it out the way. Now, the colors read on the packs. For one pair, it says light green, spark, and sail, that's wild. That's a wicked color. And then the other ones say Opti yellow and University red. And I present to y'all the Nike N7 Decon SB Dunk Lows. I'm not holding 4 pairs of shoes in my hand, so y'all want to just get love and look at it like this, because it's the same shoe. And yes, I'm going over all the details because it's going to be crazy. Because as you can see, they didn't keep the same, you know what I mean, same method of madness, you know what I mean? Oh, let me give you all the heels, you know what I mean? It's hard to choose when you got two bad against each other. I swear. Now that we got them in hand, let's get into them. This upper is constructed mainly of 3 materials. It feels like it's a suede, it has a canvas, and then it's like almost like a nubuck in the black. And needless to say, these designs are incredibly amazing. You know what I mean? You have this Native American stitching along the regular stitching, which gives this shoe so much personality. And then in the white, when you look very close, it has swirls and swoops that kind of resemble the wind, if you ask me. Very, very beautiful. Now this embroidery that goes around the shoe is so crazy. You have the flowers that sit on the toe box of the shoe, and they really look good. And as you come to the heel, it has the birds and the flowers and the strawberry patch, which is totally amazing, man. And I mean, it's just so much intricate detail. And you see on the actual mid panel and on the heel, you have the hints of canvas along with the tongue as well. And then as you can see, it has the all white deconstructed sock liner. Although it is an SB, there is no SB padding nowhere on this shoe. So understand, the tongue is deconstructed and it's unfinished. And then on the inside of the heel and inside of the toes, there is no extra padding. These are, now when we come to the sole, you have that icy white sole and those same swoops and swirls that you see in the material around the toe box. You see that same pattern on the actual sole of the shoe. Now let's switch gears. As you can see, Most of the color is in the check and on the heel, and this shoe is basically all white. The upper is canvas and leather, but it's more leather than canvas. And this canvas is just a regular, nice, soft, supple leather. It doesn't have the swirls in it at all, but it's still good and, you know, I mean, great to touch. It has embroidery, but the embroidery is totally different. Where the black used to have the embroidery on the toe, this one is actually going around the toe box, and it looks really, really good. I like the colors. It's very bright and very vibrant. When we come to the heel of the shoe, you can see more embroidery. It's totally different. Very, very nice. It feels very springtime-ish. It feels very nice. On the toe box, you have the canvas that leads into the canvas tongue, which is totally different from the other shoe. But still, there is no padding on this shoe at all, so the tongue is still deconstructed. On this shoe, you have the all-white midsole that comes down into the icy clear sole, and it has the red hue at the bottom. And you can see the same swoops that are in that check. And yeah, Nike has been tapping in with the N7 projects, wow, for a couple years now, about 6 or 7 years, and they've been doing well, you know what I mean? But this one, to give them this SB dunk, is really, really clean. 2 years ago, you had the Nike by You N7 regular dunks, and I have a pair of those, but I've rushed through them, so they don't even look as good. So to have a pair of these, I'm going to dye those and turn those into a customization project and probably release the episode. But let's talk to the man that has both pair in hand right now. Squeeze, what you feel about these, bro?
Man, the detailing on that shoe is stitching.
Yeah.
Around the toe box and around the front of the shoe is nice. Whoever did that, gotta give them props, man. This was a good idea. They thought it's very thought out.
Yeah.
They thought they did the right thing with this shoe, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Soles, clear sole, translucent sole, man, they give the shoe a pop.
Yeah, like I felt like that was a nice addition to an all-white shoe. We really haven't seen it like that, but it sits really clean. But the fact that it still has so many colors in it and it got executed really well, you can't beat that. And like I said, they're just alternates. Like this has the red tag, this has the white tag, you know what I mean? Like the speed laces, I love the speed laces, but you know, it's a lot going on in these shoes, but they're not the same, but they are. So,
and it's not an SB that I think you should skate in.
Yeah, you will definitely lose you're losing your ankles in these. Listen, if you skate a Decon, you must be a professional. Nobody's skating deconstructed dunks. You need that pad and you need that comfort. All right, y'all. So let me give y'all one more quick look at the kicks. You know what I'm saying? Hold them up top to bottom, so we can do it like this and get them all the way in the screen. And you already know what it means. About to get them shuffs out. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all the heels one time. Contrast on the heels. Alright, so me and Squeeze, it's a pack, but we'll separate it, you know what I'm saying? But how you feel? What you gonna give when it comes to the chefs, right? What you give each individual, like you can separate. Let's go with this one. What you gonna give this one?
I'm gonna give that one. Me personally, that's the one I like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 9.5 all day.
Okay.
And the black, I'm gonna give it a solid 9. Both of them get is 9.5 average due to the detailing, stitching, A1,
yeah,
the bottom, shit, everything about it. I mean, you gotta get to them to be a Decon, you know?
yeah.
So, just being a Decon and it representing the Native American, you know, people well, so it sounds good.
Yeah.
9.5 and a 9.
All right, so he got a 9.5 on these. He got a 9 on these. I'm like him. I got these, and I want to give these 9.5 because I go crazy. I tell y'all, anything that's an SB with the embroider is going crazy, and I like this one. I like this one too. It's just more white, but this is the 9.5 for me, and this is the 9. So they both averaging out to about 9.5 for both of us. So yeah, the pack. This is a 9.5, 10 o'clock pack if you want to call it good tension and classic. But make sure you go out there and jump on them, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. The numbers is going crazy. They rising right now, right?
Yeah, they rising.
They rising.
Another thing, the black and white is very wearable. So more people gonna like that one.
Yeah.
But I like the red because it's.
You can still dance with this though, and the colors and the embroidery is opposite. You know what I mean? You got colors here that aren't here. You know what I mean? So it's kind of pick your poison, man. So get in them comments, man. Let us know how you feel. You know what I mean? Which pair did you pick? Did you get a pair? What you feel about resale? Just let us know, man. And as always, man, you know how it goes, man. Hug your loved ones, because at the end of the day, that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you spread love. That's the best way. And by any means, keep them sneakers clean. It's not a game. We not playing. Before you pay resale, come here to get them details. And if you out there lacking, best believe we snatching. And I'm not dolo. You see I got squeezed, man, and y'all don't even know where Chris at. So Chris is on the low too. Better be aware and be careful. 100.